Send it over now to our KZI sports reporter, Brett Taylor. And Brett, despite all these headlines, this is a heavyweight football matchup. What can fans expect to see during tonight's game?
Well, I think it's going to be a close one. I think that's what the experts all across the nation and many other fans and sports reporters and anchors have been saying the same thing. These are two of the best teams in the nation for the reason. Both have great offenses, both have great defenses. And while opinions may differ on what the key factors will be, I think the conclusion is that it's all going to come down to one specific thing. For Nick Saban, yesterday it was the running game. For Rece Davis earlier yesterday morning, it was the play of Dillon Gabriel and the amount of turnovers that he could not do or will do potentially in this game. For me, it all comes down to the secondary. Which of the secondary cracks first and allows either Ohio State's or Oregon's talented wide receivers to get loose could potentially make the biggest difference in this game. And while, of course, a win for either of these teams is going to go a long way to, of course, potential a Big Ten championship or the college football playoffs, more importantly, Davis also had some interesting thoughts on kind of the ramifications on this particular matchup here in Eugene and what it means for either team to get a win or take a loss. Here's what he had to say. Take a listen.
The winner is certainly well positioned to get into the Big Ten championship game, to then get one of those byes in the 12-team playoff. The loser will be disappointed, but certainly far from having everything lost. They may get another shot. You may see this matchup twice. You may see it 3 times, but it still feels huge. I mean, it's a gargantuan game and a good measuring stick for both of these teams, for sure.
Now, the last time these two teams met up in Columbus, Oregon fans were not disappointed with a big win on the road to upset Ohio State. But the last time the Buckeyes were here in Eugene, not a same story for Oregon fans. A 30-0 loss, that last matchup in 1967. There's not a lot known about that game, but coming up later on KZI 9 News this morning, we're actually going to hear from a former Oregon Duck that was on the field in that game back here at Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon in 1967. We'll hear from him about what that game was like and why he's hoping for a different outcome this time around. But for now, reporting live at the University of Oregon, Brett Taylor, KZI 9 Sports.